What's up, y'all? Brandon Pan, the Gamers here. Welcome back to H3 Dual Destinies, where I believe we're on the last trial, Episode 3, Turnabout Academy, and once again, I'm here with Wright.
Hi. Hey, I'm lead defense again.
Yep. And, of course, in the last investigation, we believe that he was probably the possible, or most likely, a killer, due to what he's been doing.
And Brandon told me everything that happened.
Actually, one thing I forgot to say, that even Junie suspects Hugh. Because there was even a cutscene that she said, like, you know, around, like, the real day of the murder. At least at nighttime, they said, I believe. Hugh's hand was dripping with blood.
Oh.
That's another thing, too. So, yeah.
Well, damn.
Yep, so... time to expose the truth in the trial. This last trial, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
And... bam. Jeez, my throat. Were you able to sleep last night?
Huh? Oh, sleep. Sure, I slept. For a grand total of 0 hours.
Jeez. Should I just go ahead and take him over?
Yeah.
Got to, Morgan. You too. You look like you're ready to put on a real show. But before you do, I have a good luck gift for you. The voice print analysis came back, and the results couldn't be more clear. The voice in the Montreal video and the tape recorder are one and the same. In other words, the recording's a fabrication. Oh yeah, that's what we believe in the investigation too. This tape recorder is a fabrication.
What do you mean?
Like the tape recorder, someone used like another pre-recorded thing having Juniper saying you're a goner. Cause actually, hold on. And yes, we got more evidence back then.
So it does actually say, you're a goner, not Hugh O'Connor.
Yeah, it actually says you're a goner, and the voice print analysis proved that it was Juniper saying that, but the tape recorder was a fabrication. Someone used because there was another recorded tape that had Juniper said you're a goner, and they use that to put to this tape recorder. Here.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty much what happened. The lab is continuing their study of the tape so far. They found signs of overdubbing. It's going to take a bit longer to recover their audio that was erased. Yeah. Who's there? Wait.
Did you see who it was?
No, I got a quick look, but they got away. I think it might have been Hugh. I bet he was eavesdropping.
I wonder if he saw our hand. Sorry, I got distracted for a sec.
Fine. Oh, I'm sure he wasn't the only one just now. I bet Robin and Boxgirl were listening in too. I'll make sure they don't make a run for it. That is my final gift to you.
Okay, all that's left now is to reach out to the truth.
Question, did Gavin actually appear in the investigation again?
Yes.
Was he helping?
Yes.
So wait, he was helping us investigate?
Well, not all the time, but part of the time, yeah.
But he's not the prosecutor for this case.
No, it's still Blackwell.
Oh, so Gavin's actually helping us.
Yeah.
And Gavin is the most responsible prosecutor I've seen in the whole series.
Which is why he's meant to be one of the famous. Together with Phoenix. Oh god. Time for a mini Core of Steel workout. I'm following Justin, I'm fine. Your turn.
I'm Athena Sykes, and I'm fine!
Oh boy.
I can see your head. I can see her head in the reflection of the phone.
Day 2, coordinate session, alright.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Juniper Woods.
The Sykes Brigade is totally psyched! The defense is ready, Your Honor!
The prosecution is ready as well. Isn't that right, Black Quill?
Okay.
Yes, well, moving on. Yesterday's adjournment was unexpected, yet necessary. But I'll be running a tight ship here today, so no funny business for anyone. Understood?
No bonus. Robin Newman and Hugh O'Connor have recanted their confessions. But later, I shall grill them at leisure to find out whether I can charge them with perjury.
Well, this sure complicates matters. Still, no one must not overlook the facts. Now, about the school camera photo that was submitted yesterday.
A pity, but that evidence is no longer relevant to this case. The art room clock runs fast. It cannot function as an accurate measure of time. As for the bungling detective who overlooked that, he is paying for his failure as we speak.
Poor Detective Fulbright. I hope he returns to work with all his body parts intact.
Jeez.
If that's the case, then what will we...
The accused is the sole person who could have moved the body from the art room to stage. And I mean to prove it here this day.
It's just that Detective Fulbright said... It's just like what Detective Fulbright said. What else does he have up his sleeve?
My understanding of this heinous crime is thus. The murder took place near the center of the art room, as evidenced by the bloodstain. Blood was also found on some pottery next to the window over the maintenance area, which is to say the body was carried over to the very window. From there, it was dropped down to the maintenance area below. And though there was an area scratched to the body aside from the fatal wound. That, too, was per the script. A high jump mat was employed to cushion the ball. And then a ball cone was used to haul the body over to the stage.
That's not very clever. It's the same exact body moving scheme as the script. Anyone could have moved the body that way.
Objection!
Objection! Your propensity to spew what words before you think are not very clever either.
Why? You!
Moreover, the prosecution has a witness which is most unfortunate for you. Witness, it's time for you to come forth. You. Heh.
Him! Well then, will the witness please state his name and occupation?
Hugh O'Connor. I'm a senior at Demon's Legal Academy, and I'm studying to be a lawyer. Yesterday I told that lawyer there that I would testify to the truth. So I intend to cooperate fully in today's trial. Happy now, Miss Sykes?
What's he up to now?
The court appreciates your cooperation, Mr. O'Connor. Now your testimony, please.
Oh boy. What O'Connor saw. Lecture hall is packed for the mock trial, but the rest of the campus was empty. That's when I saw Juniper dragging a large mat from behind the stage. I was watching her from a vantage point between the stage and the maintenance area. think it went me, so I assumed she went on her way to the maintenance area. I didn't have time to stand around and see what she did after that. The real truth hurts so much, doesn't it, Miss Sykes? Or maybe you thought I was going to bring up something else entirely against your client? Yes.
Ah! Never a snappy comeback when I need one.
He's coming straight at us again, using any means possible. To protect the students who climb up high when setting up the stage. A map was brought over to the stage from the storehouse.
Our client is the student council president. What's wrong with her taking it upon herself to put the mat away after they used it?
Objection!
Objection! Oh, but there's plenty wrong. There is but one mat in the entire school that could cushion a fall from such lofty heights. Ergo, the mat in question was indispensable to moving the body.
Sucks being the last to know. It sucks being the last to know everything.
Hold on a second, just trying to do something. Okay. Well, I think I get it now. The drag marks we saw behind the stage were made by the mat.
If the only mat of that thickness was where the body is assumed to have been dropped, it would be hard to deny a possible link to this case.
We're off to the best start again. You sure you're okay, Athena?
It's game on, Hugh. Game on. I'm gonna turn your arrogant perfect score grin into a teary-eyed frown of failure.
Damn.
Damn.
We'll see what happens here.
Alright, what to press on? Skip. Press on this one.
Okay.
Hold it! Our client was simply putting the mat away. It had nothing to do with the case.
Objection!
Objection. That is where you are wrong. There's one mat in the entire school that could cushion a 3-story fall. Hence, the mat dragged by the accused was essential to moving the body.
Ah! When we win this one, I promise to donate another thick mat to the academy.
Now show me how to show you the truth. You'll have my full cooperation. Okay. Wait, what? Hold on.
Watching her from a vantage point between the stage and the maintenance area.
Well, let me check the court record real quick. Actually, the stage in the maintenance area, but there's like a little wall back there.
I think maybe we should play it safe and press on it for now.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold it! Hold it! Mr. O'Connor, are you positive you were standing exactly where you said?
Between the stage main area and she was behind the backdrop.
He's sticking to his guns. The issue here is where Hugh was standing when he says he saw Junie. But nothing I say will mean anything without evidence. Time to dig a little deeper.
So that statement was a contradiction? Oh, before you ask, I have my glasses on. Therefore, I'm positive it was Juniper. That is not an issue. They told me, so I assume she was on her way to maintenance area.
Check the court record again.
I'll just check it. I didn't know what to present, just in case.
I have a feeling the stage setup might be contradictory, like you said.
Should I go back to that statement?
Yeah.
Oh, no. There. Well, your vantage point between the same maintenance area, so we should try to set up photos. Okay.
Should we try it?
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Objection! So, you saw the back of the stage from between the stage and the maintenance area? Well, let's take a look at this photo taken by Miss Scuttlebutt, shall we? This photo shows the students getting up the stage the day before the mock trial. Do you see the big construction scene to the right of the stage in the background here?
Why, yes. In fact, there were a bunch of those next to the house until a few days ago, too. It was so noisy behind there I couldn't take a peek. Oh, how it piqued my interest.
Exactly, Your Honor. You cannot see past such screens. That is their purpose. Now let's see. How exactly is that screen positioned again? Aha! Since it was to the right of the stage, it should be right here. And from this vantage point, the witness claims to have seen her client from behind the stage backdrop.
Oh my! But the screen would have been completely in the way.
That's right. Therefore, the witness couldn't have possibly seen her client from this point.
Yow.
Order! Order! Mr. O'Connor, have you been lying to this court?
Screen, right. It must have slipped my mind.
What? Are you telling me you, Mr. Genius, forgot something as literally big as that?
There's two kinds of memory lapses. Normal kind your mouth readers have. And the genius level lapse is a memory that people like me have.
Why don't you just admit that it was a normal, everyday brain fart already?
Will the witness now please restate what he remembers, minus the lapses of memory?
That's easy. I was on the other side of the screen. In other words, I witnessed Juniper from the stage side of the screen.
Objection! Objection! You are testifying that our client was behind the stage. But I need to remind this court that the back of the stage is not visible from the front. To actually see our client behind the stage from the stage side of the screen, the witness himself would also have to be in the scene area behind the stage. But in that case, our client would have definitely seen Mr. O'Connor!
Yow!
Oh boy.
Nice one, Athena. Keep it up.
Objection!
Objection. Alright, golden boy. Is this not your chance? Telling the truth would be like a weight lifted from your chest.
The truth? What What truth?
The fact that Golden Boy here was where he initially stated. It's to say he was between the maintenance area and the stage.
Objection!
Objection! But then the screen would have been blocking the view of...
Objection!
On the ground, yes, his view would have been blocked indeed.
How'd you know he was gonna object there?
It stopped right there, so that's why I knew. But consider how smoke always wants to rise up high. Athena, look at the photo again. Do you think...
Something on the other side of the screen. Something high enough to see the stage. No way! This crane right here? But I don't remember seeing a crane there on the day before the mock trial. Sorry.
Me neither, but it's probably safe to assume it was moved before you found the body. Oh, hold it. That's far enough, Prosecutor Blackwell. Remember, you promised. I recall making no such promise. It was you who came blubbering to me about keeping quiet in exchange for information. Huh.
What's all this about a promise? Is this about whatever Blackwell's using against him?
What's it got to do with going into the crane? Golden Boy did not go up in that crane for fun. He was working part-time as a crane operator with the school grounds.
What? Do you mean to tell me a high school student was operating a crane?
Objection.
Oh,
No, that was Gold Carter.
I thought it was me.
To witness, I object to the prosecutor's last statement. There's no proof I even operated that crane.
Hold it!
Hold it! Actually, there just might be something that proves you did.
What?
If this whole part-time job thing is true, I doubt it would be limited to a single day. You were probably working at the same site the previous day, too.
Is that what you're thinking of, Athena?
Yep. As the court can see, this photo captured the crane's operator.
Well, actually, Hugh.
And if you look carefully, he bears a definite resemblance to Mr. O'Connor.
Are you serious? This is ridiculous. Oh, very interesting. Let's ascertain whether this is ridiculous as the witness maintains.
The defense agrees with the prosecution. Let's bring the facts to light.
That's all very well and good, but just how do you propose to do that?
Person on this photo has one really distinguishing feature. I'm not 100% sure, but it's at least worth a try. We can clearly identify the person in this photo as the witness by examining
His fingerprints, his neck, his hobby. I doubt it's that.
No, it's not his hobby. I think it's his neck.
His fingerprint and neck is a possibility, but there is something around his neck that looks kind of red. Not the operator there, at least. So I guess his neck.
I think it might be the neck. We'll try the neck.
Let's try it. His neck.
the figure in this photo is wearing a very unique object around his neck.
Why, yes, you can see it right there. But then, are you saying you mean to...
Mr. O'Connor's neck is almost entirely concealed by his tall collar. But that's exactly why I believe this warrants further examination.
No, not a chance. That would be a blatant violation of my privacy. You are a disgrace of a man. Now start unbuttoning that collar before I knock it or before I hack it off.
Yeah, what's the big deal? Now let's see your neck.
Well, guess I have no choice. Yep.
Oh.
Oh my.
So, where did you buy the neckband, if I may ask?
I didn't buy it. It's handmade, and there's only one like it in the world.
Well, it sure looks like the neckband in the photo. Should we have the photo analyzed?
You are one irritating lady. Fine, I admit it.
Hey!
I work a part-time construction job. It has nothing to do with our school. Operating heavy equipment is no big deal for a guy who can parallel park one-handed. I never expected one of my jobs would take me to my own school.
But when you factor in all the required tests in apprenticeship period, wouldn't you have to be at least 20 to have a license to operate a crane?
Well, about that. You see, I'm a genius, so, you know...
Objection!
No excuses that. Objection!
Ah!
Yes, Blackwell.
Frick.
No suspense with this inane charade, Golden Boy. Hold it. No, perhaps like adult. High school seniors are 19 at most. Thus, they fail to complete the requirement. Well, that does not apply to you. Does it, Mr. O'Connor?
Why doesn't it apply? He's a senior, so he's around that age, right?
No, don't. Please. Actually, Golden Boy here is 25. He took a 7-year break from school. Wait, what?
Wait, come again?
Take a gander at the official school enrollment documentation. Just all right there. Ah! Yeah, what? 25? Me? Older than me?
I didn't get to read that.
Hold it. 7-year break. 7 years? That's just one thing to say. There are two kinds of 7-year break. The ordinary kind you mouth breathers take. And a genius kind of people like me take.
Objection! Objection! But a genius would quickly become mature for a 7-year break.
I think you have that backward, Athena. Even geniuses make mistakes. I just happened to make mine only 7 years in a row.
Only a few will get away with using only like that.
Enough of this jibber jabber. Suffice to say, the witness was up in the crane when he saw the accused dragging the mat. The accused readied all she needed to move the body prior to doing so. Not much is clear. I see no need to deliberate the matter further.
Considering the body was moved in the same manner as the script, I find Prosecutor Blackwell's claim to be quite persuasive. Does the defense care to dissuade me?
As long as the mat was used to move the body, Judy's gonna be under suspicion.
Athena, I just thought of something. What was Hugh doing in the crane right before the mock trial? He couldn't have been on the job at the time. I mean, he was waiting for the trial to start.
Yeah, why was he in that crane? Wait, you don't think... Your Honor!
Yes, Miss Sykes?
I've got it! I've got an amazing idea that will turn the prosecution's claim on his head! Well, conjecture has never stopped us before.
Interesting.
Mr. O'Connor, you were using the crane too!
Move the screen, move yourself, move the body.
Move your...
How do you move yourself?
Wait a minute. He was gonna climb up the crane and go in the thing. Maybe?
But who would be operating the crane?
Maybe he moved it up beforehand, then climbed up it.
I doubt you would move yourself, so...
Wait.
Move the screen, move the body.
Wait, was the body found inside or outside on the stage?
It was found outside the stage. Well, it doesn't really have an inside, but it was like in the stage. Actually, the crane, because the real crime scene was the art room, which was the third floor. The stage is just outside.
The stage is at the bottom, right?
Yeah.
I think he was moving the body.
We'll move the body.
The body was just like it as it was in the script, so it must have been moved like in the script too. At least that's what the prosecution believes. How simplistic, even foolish.
Those are pretty strong words, Adina. You sure about this?
The witness is a licensed crane operator, so he could have used it to move the body.
Objection!
Objection.
I think that was the correct answer.
Looks like it so far, yeah. Well, Golden Boy, care to chime in? I tend to say no more on the matter. Say that did not bode for well for you.
Wait, he's on my side this time? Or is this another trap?
Probably another trap.
Watch this. What the... I use a bow and arrow one-handed.
Wow, that's a crazy level of...
Dexterity.
I don't know what that word is.
Dexterity.
Dexterity!
I've never seen that word before.
I've heard it before. So yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what it means. I can't even drive a crane with one hand, that leads... Doubt it.
Jeez.
To operate the crane itself is so complex, it requires both hands. Now, I would have the court look at this. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, please tell me that's a ketchup stain.
We're in a court of law and we're in a trial. Why do you think it would be ketchup? You wish. My hand was injured and required surgery. That's the reason I kept my hand in my pocket all this time. I've already verified this with the hospital treatment. Quite a nasty wound, they say.
So, how did you hurt it?
I see no need to discuss that. It has no relevance to this case. 2 hands are required to operate complex machinery such as a crane. Ergo, on the day of the mock trial, the witness was incapable of moving the body by crane.
No, I'm the fool!
Is that right?
Actually, you can see I was looking at something on my... I was looking at my computer for a second. Yeah. Oh well. I planned on moving the crane that night before the mock trial, but then I got injured. I want to keep my part-time job a secret. I had to do it just before the mock trial said.
I thought this was going to be the big break we've been waiting for!
None of the defense sophistry is laid bare. I would have the court recall my claim.
The body was dropped out of the 3rd floor window through a mat near the maintenance area. Then a ball cart was used to move it to the stage, see? I've been paying attention.
Well done, your boldness. Now consider this. The accused was sighted dragging that map. Ergo, it was she who moved that way.
Yeah, why is the camera moving the other way?
Well, I think you were on the right track, Athena.
You do?
Yeah, Juniper remained the prime suspect, we assumed the body was moved or spread. So as it stands, you have to figure out how else the body could have been moved.
But... Oh, is he telling me to think of another way besides the crane?
Miss Sykes, if you have a counter-argument, this court will have to hear it. And
If you do not, it is time for the verdict. Isn't that correct, your boldness?
Objection!
Objection! No, not yet. All I have to do is show that the body wasn't moved like it was in the script, right?
well, that would show that the man had nothing to do with the case.
There is a sort of great renown that cuts down to sophistic lawyer. His name is evidence.
You don't scare me. Make a smile. Force a smile, Athena. You can do it.
He does scare her.
Control your face, Athena. It's weird mixed with terror and creepy grin. Just focus on how the body could have been moved without it being dropped.
How could anyone lower it without just dropping it? It's like it could fly.
It's not like it could fly.
Oh, it's not like it could fly. Or maybe it could. After all, there is a way to zip between the art room and the stage.
I think I know what she's talking about.
What?
You'll see.
Someone could have easily used that thing.
Oh, yes, of course. Miss Sykes, the court would like to see what you have for us.
All I have to do is show the tiniest shred of a possibility. The mat and the ball card weren't used to move the body. This is what was used.
I believe it was this one.
The school banner?
Yes. Because there was like a school banner connected to the art room to the stage. There's like a little zip line to put down the school banner. And also, there's a trace amount of blood on this one.
Oh.
It says it right there. A trace amount of blood was found on it.
Oh. Wait, did we find that during the investigation?
Yeah, it actually says it here. A large banner that was hung by a wire between the stage and the art room. A trace amount of blood was found on it.
Then that must be it.
And here we go.
3, 2, 1. Take that!
That was perfect.
The key here is the thing that ties the art room and the stage together.
Might I propose an idea? It might do you all to tie your lips together, at least your further expose your ignorance.
This isn't exactly a time for a black comedy, Prosecutor Blackquill. Anyway, the court will now recall the wire on which the school banner was hung. That wire is strung between the art room and the stage, which allowed students to run or reel in the school banner from the art room. The body could have easily been lowered down to the stage via this wire.
Let me guess. Objection.
Objection!
Objection.
I knew it.
Spare me your armchair theories. This wasn't some kind of high wire act. His body surely would have fallen. Yet there was no sign of blunt force trauma.
Objection!
Objection! Oh, you surprised me, Prosecutor Blackquill.
I almost said Blossecutor.
I was about to say what's
You didn't actually think I failed to account to that.
I'm sure that's exactly what he thought.
When we investigated the stage yesterday,
Excuse me.
the bottom part of the school banner had been tied into a pouch-like shape. And pouches are useful for carrying things. What do you think this one could have carried?
Well, go on. Please explain.
The body was bundled into the pouch-like section of the banner and sent down the wire.
Damn.
The body would have been down on that. The body would have been down on that stage in a flash, and there'd be no need for a bat.
Ready. Oh.
I've never heard the phrase carrying the banner, but the banner doing the carrying?
Objection!
Objection.
There it is.
I have no patience for you and your cheap parlor trick. Your claim is as shaky as a court performing this absurd high wire act.
If you have an actual objection, then just come out and say it.
I trust you recall the bloodstain left on the art room pottery. If the wire had been used to move the body, it would have to be near the window above the quad, one with the winch. However, the bloodstained pottery was next to the window above the maintenance area. Ergo, the wire and banner had not at all to do with this case.
Oh, the bloodstained pottery. I remember that.
It doesn't look good. We'll be back to the mat theory if you don't do something.
Well, Miss Sykes, I hope you have something better this time than a circus act.
If my wire theory is true, then that blood on the pottery must not have been.
Blood all over the victim's blood. I don't know, did they even analyze the blood, who it belongs to? If they didn't, then we could assume it's not the victim's blood.
Yeah. Let's try it.
Okay, victim's blood.
Maybe it's not the victim's blood. Did the police check to see from whom the blood on the pottery came from?
Shame on you, Psychono. Have a little more respect for the constabulary. Yeah, you didn't.
Why is he
Wright.
here?
Because he's a detective. Looks like they didn't check it.
Ah! Don't want to get you down, Prosecutor Blackwell. Everybody makes mistakes.
Why did Apollo give that look? Isn't that good?
Don't know. Spare me, Uchi. We will know not either way till the test will run.
True, but in the meantime, I'm going to press my claim as far as I can.
Your boldness, I demand that the blood on the pottery be analyzed this instant.
Of course. It shouldn't take long to get the results back. Oh my, that was quick!
Were history if it turns out to be the victim's blood?
Please, please let it be someone else's.
It seems the blood was not from the victim.
What?
Furthermore, a comparison with other parties involved with this case reveals that the blood belongs to one Hugh O'Connor. So that proves he was at the art room. So he was at the art room then.
I knew it.
His hands were dripping with blood. Your Honor, as we saw earlier, the witness's left hand had suffered a serious injury. He sustained the wound in a struggle with the victim, and his blood got on the pottery. And Jimmy saw his blood-stained hands as they passed each other in the first floor hall. It is the only explanation that covers everything!
Objection. There's but one way now to turn aside her blade, but do not cast the blame on me. Your grudge is with Saitano, for it is she who forced me to expose your secret. Fine, whatever. Wow,
how much dirt does he have on Hugh?
The court will observe this odd-looking envelope. It was inside the Miriam's scuttlebutt's script was found.
Miss Scuttlebutt's? But didn't the prosecution already claim that this envelope is the one that contained her script?
Circumstances have changed. You see, Golden Boy had hidden this from us all. There's blood on that thing.
Let's see here. My word! Talk about the world's most painful paper cut!
Indeed, you can clearly see that if the envelope is not opened correctly, a powerful spring though the blade will shoot forward, leaving a horrible gash upon the hand. The only one who had been told of the correct way to open it was Constance Corte.
God.
You really want to see my script that bad? Well, you better watch out! Read it without my permission, and you will wish you hadn't! Yikes. Miriam wasn't kidding when she said that.
The blood on the blade is the witnesses. Our genius here tried to sneak a peek into the wrong script and pay for his foolishness. What do you mean that little paper thing was the oh wait, the witness's blood. I thought it said the victim's blood.
Ouch! This guy's the worst genius I've ever seen!
Don't worry, Athena. The wound isn't that deep. We still got the wire theory.
Yeah, I got it. Since the blood by the window overlooking the maintenance area isn't the victim's, there's no longer any basis for denying the body was moved using the wire and batter. Therefore, the defense once again asserts just that.
Huh? Oh, hold it. You call yourself a lawyer? Heh. Don't you see the glaring contradiction in your thinking?
The court would like to remind the witness that his role is not to point out.
Heh. And you? How can you adhere to such outdated belief? Whatever. See, you've forgotten the two statues that were on stage directly below the wire. The body since gliding down that wire could have crashed into them. Can I explain that way?
Why, I believe it's right. The statues and the wire are extremely close together.
So the body would have collided with the statues? What if they did collide? Wait, that's it!
Well,
Speaking of those statues, we still don't know how they were broken. But if we assume the body crashed into them, that would also explain the loud sound we heard while we were waiting in the waiting room.
wouldn't that make blunt force trauma show to the victim? Because I mean, those are statues and they're pretty hard. I doubt Banner herself would even crash Prosecutor Gavin's statue too.
Oh, now that you mention it, you and Mr. Wright went out to the stage after you heard that sound, correct?
Objection!
Mr. Wright?
Objection. Yeah, in the first investigation. Interesting.
Phoenix was with you?
Yes, Phoenix was with Athena when, yeah. Interesting. How very interesting. But may I ask just one question? When was it that you heard said sound?
It was a little after the mock trial had started. Mr. Wright and I were practically bored to tears there in the waiting room when... Oh!
Precisely. If that sound you heard did happen while the body was being moved, that would place it during the mock trial.
Oh! Which means the body wouldn't have been there before the mock trial started!
You see, right before the mock trial started, I saw the body.
Oh. He said he saw the body before the mock trial. If so, then my claim that the body was moved during the mock trial doesn't hold water.
Sorry, I was distracted.
Stupid contradiction! It's gonna get me and our case killed!
I was distracted with something.
Fine.
The focus was on just 3 suspects because the body was moved before the mock trial. That has been the major premise thus far. Your assertion therefore contradicts the very foundation of this case.
Objection!
Objection. Both sides still lack incontrovertible evidence. So should we not also treat Golden Boy's testimony with some level of suspicion?
Good point.
Prosecutor Blackwell is on her side!
Doubt it.
I bet he's figured out the truth behind the case!
Well, great, as long as he's not up to something else.
If the statues really were broken when the body hit them, then he still would have seen the body before the mock trial as a big fat lie! Okay, Mr. O'Connor! Let's get to the bottom of this contradiction about when he saw the body! Look me straight in the eyes and repeat your statement to me!
Like I said before, before the mock trial, the body was, I shall only say this once, Golden Boy. You had best tell the truth and do it now. That is, if your head wishes to enjoy the continued companionship of your body. Right? Now, how was it? Did you truly witness the body?
The echo didn't play.
Huh.
Okay.
Right. Or when you're just lying about it, well, what is it?
You what? I never saw the body.
Are you sure about that? Lie to this court again and I'll charge you with perjury.
There was no body on that stage. I've never been lying about this whole time. Or I've been lying about this. I'm sorry. Mr. Genius.
Yes! We exposed Hugh's big lie for what it is. But why would he lie about this to begin with?
Order! The base premise of the body was moved before the mock trial has been overturned. I imagine this has an impact on both the defense and the prosecution's case.
Well, first I'd like to thank the prosecutor. This brings us one step closer to the truth. Now at least we know the body was moved using a wire and a school banner.
Indeed. Not much I shall concede. Sykes Donald. The body was moved as you stated, and in the midst of the mock trial.
So both sides are satisfied then?
If the body was moved before the mock trial, we have our 3 suspects. But if the move took place in the midst of the mock trial, it is an entirely different story.
Right. All 3 suspects were there in the mock trial. That gives them solid alibis.
Objection!
Objection. How simplistic. Did you forget about the student in charge of the audio? Amidst the mock trial, she was the one who was sole who could leave and re-enter the lecture hall.
What's this? Who is this person in charge of the audio?
Oh no, how could I forget? It was... Hey, what's the big deal here? Why is Judy so large in this... shot?
Jennifer was also in charge of the audio. When she wasn't in the trial, she was in the audio control room dealing with the music. Indeed, the one who could enter the art room amidst the mock trial to move the body. Well, not other than the accused, Jennifer Woods. I don't know if it'll work, but I'll try it again. Well, that she was in charge of the audio.
I didn't hear it.
Ah, that's probably wrong with the voice changer button.
Check the voice changer. It might not be set to your mic.
No, it is.
Oh. Oh well.
Oh well.
Why yes, I see. That does make perfect sense.
This can't be happening! Instead of exposing Hugh's crime, Judy's in even deeper! No matter how you slice it, we're cooked! Here I thought Music and Blackhole was on our side! At least on this issue!
So which samurai strikes again?
Twisted? More like Dirty Rotten!
Your boldness, it is time to put an end to this farce.
The prosecution has presented a quite convincing case. But the defense has one last chance to voice any remaining objections. Well, Miss Sykes?
Apollo! What are we gonna do? I've got nothing left! Nothing! Nada! Nini.
I've been trying to think of something, but I'm drawing a big blank too.
Poor Judy. Unless we figure out something, she'll be... Objection! Objection! Well, I object to...
Oh, Hugh. Stop right there. All ears to me. It's time you heard about the rare genius of Hugh O'Connor. Listen, you will hear the secret behind my perfect crime. Perfect?
Crime!
Wait! This is some serious deja vu! Didn't we just go through something like this yesterday?
Yes, we did. This better not be another one of his enraging traps. The murder, the moving of the body, the cover-up, it's all sprung from my brilliant mind. Well, go ahead, arrest me. The real killer is right before you.
Order! Order, I say! Mr. O'Connor! You already confessed yesterday, then earlier today, recanted your confession?
Yeah. As if Malbreeder could comprehend my genius, the end justifies the means. Now bow down and kneel. Kneel before my great demanding intellect.
Objection!
Objection. Enough. The only thing demanding is in non-mini you bear for all to see. For it is impossible for you to have been the perpetrator behind this crime.
Ah!
There is no perfect crime, only a perfect alibi for you were at the mock trial. And it is silly that I must remind you of this, but you were a participant the entire time. There shall be no mercy if you persist in hindering this trial with your silly little act.
He doesn't seem to be the least bit shaken by Blackwell's threat.
Listen, prosecutor, calling that a perfect alibi is beyond contempt. Your Honor, I'd like to take this opportunity to offer further testimony. I will now demonstrate the very moment of genius that transcended even perfection. What's all this about perfection again? Jeez.
I'm surprised Blackwell has not said silence once, not even during the last trial.
Yes, I know. You won't believe it, but I used a body double. I used a body double. That wasn't the real me at the mock trial. That means I didn't almost lose. My body double almost did. I slipped out stealthily while my double took care of his trial. Either one I can't. In short, I'm the killer. Juniper's innocent.
I have a question. I was hoping the defense and prosecution might help answer. Is it just me, or does the witness's testimony make no sense at all?
No, it's not just you, Your Honor. All I get from listening to that was a headache.
Yeah, that was just plain weird. Especially the whole thing about a body double. How exactly did he even clone himself?
Well,
I'm relieved it's not just me. Prosecution?
Your Boldness, summon an ambulance this instant. This witness is stark raving mad.
Yes, I think that would be far the best. Now then, let's pretend that never happened and move on to my verdict.
Hold it. You people don't believe me?
It's not a matter of not believing you. It's more along the lines of questioning your sanity.
Yeah, the funny farm just called. They want their genius back. Objection. Shut your pie holes. The intellect of a genius transcends even logic. Besides, don't you guys have that weird device for testimony like this?
Objection! Objection! Widget's not a weird device. I don't waste him on ridiculous testimonies.
Easy there, Tyre. Think of it this way. We don't want a verdict to be passed just yet. So how about we give Widget a try?
Well, this is against my better judgment, but I'd like to conduct a short therapy session.
Your better judgment? I'm a judge and it's far beyond mine. Yeah, I find it hard to say no. Prosecutor Blackwell, I trust you have no objections. Prosecutor Blackwell.
What?
Where'd he go?
Oh. The prosecutor said rubbish. We will be out on a stroll. Then left with Detective Fulbright.
How does he get away with stuff like that?
Then I'll interpret that as the meaning. He has no explicit objections. Alright, Miss Sykes. You may proceed with your therapy session.
I've seen my share of crazy trials, but this one takes the cake. Whew. What the?
What the heck?
I have to probe? Oh, that's great. I don't believe this, but
What does that mean?
Probing is what's causing, like, you know, strong emotions. By image. So, like, you would, like, probe to, like... So, like, say, for example, you like, if you see something there, then, yeah. You would probe like that. You don't believe this, but I use body double. That was the real me at the mock trial. That's such a weird way. How did no one notice that double? Amazing, almost lose. My body double did. Split that stuff when my double took care of this trial. I had to run to the campus. Make sure I'm the killer. Juniper's innocent. Is he happy? Is he happy about Juniper then? Should I try it?
Maybe, it might be wrong.
Let's try, I guess. Got it! Oh, wait, I forgot.
Got it! That was me.
I was the one saying got it.
Yeah, I know, I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Mr. O'Connor, yesterday you said that you didn't really care about Miss Woods anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right. I told you, Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore.
What? Why?
Yeah, well, Juniper reported my secret to Professor Cote.
Secret? Oh, the bribe.
She wanted to do with me because I had disappointed her. That's why I don't care about her anymore. I was never trying to protect her. My confession was always about one thing and one thing only, the truth.
Objection! Objection! Mr. O'Connor, you feel great happiness in the fact that you might help set Miss Woods free. So as much as it overshadowed all of your other emotions...
What are you...
Oh.
I just realized I said that wrong, my bad.
Oh well.
I can hear it clearly now. Mr. O'Connor, the Discord you've been trying to suppress. People don't normally feel like you do when you confess.
So he really was trying to protect Juniper?
Yes, I'm sure of it. Yu's feelings for her are the real deal.
Only
Ah.
only a few, though?
But that means his confession is...
Finally figured out the obvious, have we?
Who is that?
Oh my god, where did you come
Oh my god.
Why, Prosecutor Blackwell, you're back.
The confession was not but lies, save for the part about being in the mock trial. Can we all agree now that the killer is the one in charge of the audio? I.e. the cues?
Why couldn't you have taken a longer stroll?
No, you haven't even rounded the gene as my body double trick yet. You can't be serious. Do you really expect us to believe you had a body double? Yes, I do. But if you think I didn't, then prove it. We put here Juniper is found guilty, or play along with Hugh's delusion.
Let's go with the least worst choice, but first, let me update his testimony.
Use a body double.
Why is it normal now?
So apparently, because apparently it's an unexpected emotion. That wasn't real me at the mock trial. I mean, he just stopped his happiness here.
There's nothing going on there.
Huh. That's definitely well known to be able to take care of the trial. Had to run to the campus. In short, I'm the killer. Juniper's innocent. That's a big happiness over there. So wait, hold on, what if I go back? Let me go back to that one. Like, all the happiness, it stopped right here.
I wonder, should we say got it here and tap the happiness?
Yeah, I think, I guess we can try.
Sure, let's try it.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Got it! I didn't almost lose, you say. Very odd. You exhibited happiness the entire time except during this particular statement.
You don't know when to give up. Wait, now that I think about it.
No, don't. Stop making stuff up!
When I left the lecture hall, it was during Professor Mead's pre-trial speech. That's when I met the body. I didn't slip back in just before the verdict.
So you're saying you were there the moment your body double was about to lose?
Yes, I was. Naturally, I wasn't happy when I saw that. In any case, I was at the far end of the lecture hall behind the screen. I figured no one would see me if I came and went through the doors there.
Objection!
Objection. Psych, Donner, how much longer will you indulge in this charade? Well, it's true that none of the audience might see him go through either doors. The faculty seats on the balconies are a different story and have a splendid view. I thought you could do better than that. The boys' bench is on the right side when facing the front of the hall. There's a door on the right side near the lawyer's bench. I can barely even see a door there. But okay. That means my movements were only visible to someone in the left balcony seat. But that seat was empty at the time, which is only natural. That sounds important. After all, I belonged to Professor Corte, and as we all know, she was already dead by then.
That can't be right. An empty balcony seat on the left side contradicts this piece of evidence.
Really?
Left side, the balcony seat. The left side of the balcony seat for Professor Mead, not Professor Corte. So I think it's this one.
Should we try it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go. Take that! I have no idea where this contradiction is going. But I don't have any other moves at this point. I guess I'll just have to follow it and see where it takes me. You said the left balcony seat was empty, but was it really?
Hold on a second. Okay. I saw it with my own eyes. It was definitely empty.
But what about this diagram? According to this, Professor Morgans was supposed to be seated in the left balcony seat.
Professor Means.
Oh, means. But if you left the lecture hall during the pre-trial speech, he could have been standing there at his seat, addressing the students and faculty. Faculty.
Ah! No, that can't be right.
Right after I said blah.
Why is it only going down 10%? You do no one any favor by exposing the falsities of his confession. I told plenty of lies so far, but this part is true, I tell you. There was nobody in the left balcony seat. You gotta believe me.
It doesn't seem like he's lying this time. Okay, Mr. O'Connor, let's have you testify again, but this time, don't spare any details.
You got it. I'll appear as many times as you'd like. I mean, my injured escape at words repeating, considering I'm the real killer.
All I really care about is whether that seat was empty or not.
Floor deserted. Don't you believe me? It's true, I tell you. Went to the back door without anyone noticing me. All I had to do was go through the empty audio control room. That's a big sadness.
Why are you showing sadness because of that?
Now let me see the last statement real quick first. It leads to the hallway, so it's completely capable of moving the body. Okay, yeah. I think the sadness thing might be weird. Should I roll with it?
Yep, let's try it.
Okay.
Go. Got it! I detected powerful sadness and fear right after you said this part. It's as if you said something you shouldn't have.
What's wrong with you? You shouldn't reveal personal feelings for all to see. Well, you're the person who you literally told me to use widget in the first place.
Mr. O'Connor, it's you who is revealing your inner emotions by the way that you speak. Plus, I have a good idea about why you're feeling sad.
Ah, you're a horrible person. Can't you just leave me be?
You said that you went through the empty audio control room, but that's not true, is it? There was someone who returned from there once Professor Means finished his speech.
Oh, I think I know what she's talking about.
And that someone who was in the audio control room was...
Juniper Woods.
Hmm.
He did say she was in charge of the audio, so...
No. Take that!
Take that!
Whoops.
I know you realized there was a problem with your statement as you were saying it. That's why you felt so uneasy. If the audio control room was really empty, that means Miss Woods was roaming around the campus. Mr. O'Connor, if you really want to protect Miss Woods, just tell the truth. If you believe in her, revealing the truth is the same as protecting her.
Juniper's innocent. That's the truth. But it is dark age of the law. The truth can be easily twisted to serve anyone's needs. When it unjustifies their means, the only choice is to fight back with lies.
His heart won't hold out under this battle between truth and lies. Is there something I can do to make him recant his false testimony?
I fear nothing now that I have lost everything. Go ahead, Professor Blackwell. Cut me down if you wish. I thought you never asked. With you gone, we may quickly proceed to the verdict. Yeah. And of course he broke his shackles again.
Ah! He broke his shackles again!
I don't want to be the poor counting down the detention center. You, O'Connor, indifferent to your death. I will end your suffering with one clean blow.
Hold it! Could you wait just one moment before you cut him down?
Silence!
Silence!
There it is.
It just
Ah! I never learned about this in law school!
It just seems like whenever Prosecutor Blackwell breaks his shackle, that's when he says silence.
It's like his personality switches.
Careful, prosecutor. Remember that shocking experience you had last time? Oh, yeah. Detective Fulbright tased him before, during the trial. Very well, Golden Boy. May live for now.
Enough already, Mr. O'Connor. Miss Woods would never want you to protect her this way. She values friendship between the three of you more than anything.
Objection. That's where you're wrong. He doesn't feel anything for me now. Hey, but what does it matter anymore? I might as well tell you everything. This is no doubt news to you, but I'm not and never was a genius.
Sorry, but I already knew.
Me too.
And don't forget me, though in all fairness it was pretty obvious.
Blah blah blah.
No need to rub it in. Just shut up and listen. It all started several days ago. I accidentally learned that my parents have been paying good money for my grade.
But that's bribery.
So the bribery wasn't Hugh's idea?
All my perfect scores were a product of Capcom. Hard cash, not genius. Even worse, when I confronted my parents about it over the phone, Juniper overheard me.
Oh my, what a terrible misunderstanding.
I'm living a lie. I don't know what else is there to say. I'm no genius. I'm completely worthless. A perfect 0. Are we still believe if he was the killer or not?
You?
Even so, I still wanted to make it up to Juniper for disappointing her like that. That's why I wanted to clear her name by pinning the blame on me. I mean, she probably hates me now, so it'd be a relief for her to see me locked away. You were trying to help her, then why did you testify against her? You were the ones who told me to tell the truth yesterday, so I thought if I did, it would help her.
He wasn't trying to provoke us?
I thought we seriously misunderstood him, in more ways than one.
At the detention center yesterday, Judy was at tears when she opened up to me. But the truth is, the friendship between the three of them is still rock solid. If there was something that could help me prove that to Hugh...
You have a proof of our friendship. Yeah, as long as our friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around.
I know! What about that proof of friendship that they mentioned? I wonder where or what it is.
I didn't buy it.
Who is that? Oh. Wait.
It's handmade and there's only one like it in the world.
Did Juniper make that for him?
That band?
Maybe it's... No, that's definitely it! That banner on his neck! Mr. O'Connor! That banner on your neck! That's your proof of friendship, isn't it?
Proof of friendship? Is that anything like a proof of purchase barcode?
In court, evidence is everything. That's why the three friends created friendship bands. It's the evidence that proves their friendship.
Oh, very interesting. And check.
What?
No idea.
And they have doubts about their friendship. They can't look at they can look at the proof they have on hand. That's why Mr. O'Connor's hand always goes to his neck when he's pressured. It proves that he still has feelings of friendship towards the other two.
Doesn't matter if I wear those two.
Objection! But they feel the same way too. I know they wear their friendship band somewhere. Judy and Robin must both feel the same as Hugh. I just know it. Everything Hugh has said leads me to believe that. In fact, he may have also just told me that the others were the proof of friendship.
Where they're easy to touch, where they're hard to spot, but they aren't wearing them now. I'm pretty sure they are wearing them. And they're either hard to spot or they're easy to touch. I think that might be easy to touch.
Yeah.
Considering that he was doing the same. I guess they're easy to touch.
Which kind of sounds wrong, but anyways.
All we have to do is think back to their testimonies. Ready? Ms. Newman holds her arm when pressured. And Miss Woods holds her wrist. I know Miss Woods very well. She would never abandon her friendship with you over something like this. And taking the blame for her will only succeed in making her terribly sad.
Oh, Robin's the one who made them.
Those bands of friendship that you made.
Oh.
Just for the three of us. You may have forgotten about them, but not me.
Hugh!
What did his or her voice sound like?
Hey, Hugh!
Huh. I don't know how to say it.
High? Low? Middle?
And to think,
Kinda middle.
I should have known better than to doubt my best friends.
What the heck?
In case you don't know, I think he said something like, and I knew I shouldn't have doubted my best friend.
Why'd he scream?
I guess he's just really realizing what he'd done. I didn't kill anyone. I didn't have a body double. If it's not you, then who? I didn't move the body. I didn't even see it. And it may look like I'm speed reading. And then in the art of mastering the bar exam. But I haven't read a single word.
Well, you could have fooled me. In fact, you did.
Hugh!
So, Miss Psyche, can I place my trust in you?
I'm going to save Judy, so yes! You can place your trust in me.
Then am I to understand that the witness is recanting his confession?
Yes. So if it's not Hugh, then who is it? A most roundabout trial. I much prefer to turn about variety myself. Now we are back to the fact that there was one suspect who lacked an alibi. Which is, in the end, The truth you've been seeking this entire time. So we're back to square one? Now I'm exhausted and depressed.
It really doesn't matter at this point, but I might as well apologize. No,
Might as well apologize.
Okay, no. Just, okay. Okay. Cut to here.
Okay.
it probably doesn't matter at this point, but I might as well update the mood matrix.
Is it gonna go down to 0 just like Robin did?
Maybe.
Does this mean...
Well, the resistance is futile. The time for a verdict is nigh.
Objection! Objection! Please wait!
What sort of devilry are you up to now?
One of our client wasn't the only one without an alibi. This trial could continue, right?
Well, yes, I suppose it could. Or would. But after such a thorough investigation, does such a person really exist?
Yes, we found someone. It may have seemed like a major roundabout. But Mr. O'Connor's testimony has cracked this case. There's no more noise. You must tell the truth now. During the mock trial, the balcony seat up opposite to him was empty. Which now means there is one person unaccounted for.
I think I know what she's saying.
Professor Means.
So Professor Means is a real killer?
Might be.
Besides Junie, the only other person without an alibi during the mock trial is...
Professor Means.
Professor Means! Take that! The balcony seat was empty. That much is true, isn't it, Mr. O'Connor?
That's right, how many more times do I have to say it?
So basically, Professor Means wasn't where he was supposed to be during the mock trial.
Silence!
Silence! Need I remind you every last soul to let your hall heard him deliver his speech?
Objection! Objection! I know! And that's not in dispute here! Now let me explain how a speech could be given from an empty seat. It was...
Given from hiding, given later, pre-recorded. I would say
It's gonna make more sense if it was pre-recorded.
yeah, it made more sense pre-recorded.
One of the speech was pre-recorded. That's the only way the speech could have been delivered from an empty balcony seat.
Get ready. Oh, never mind. Get ready.
What the?
Who said that?
Oh, Hugh. Objection! Wait, are you accusing Professor Mean? That's insane!
Did it actually say something, or was it just the sound?
It was just a sound.
Oh.
I mean, he's the one who gave me the tape recorder. Take this to the police, he said. Oh wait, no, this is a... Take this to the police, he said. And tell them you found it.
Wait, really? Wait a second. Mr. O'Connor, did you just say that Professor Means gave that phony recording to you?
Ignore that. Someone dropped something in the kitchen.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
40. The defense will refrain from hurling unsubstantiated allegations.
Well, I said he gave it to me, but what do you mean it's phony?
Wow, who could have seen this development?
Of for updating the court record. Didn't I say Professor Means used you to pass it on the police?
The voice shouting, "You're a goner," as recorded on this tape, was dubbed into it using a line our client said in the mock trial video.
Well, this is extremely crucial piece of evidence.
Anytime the crowd thing comes up, I'm thinking that Blackwell might say objection or silence. Okay.
Professor Means gave Hugh the phony tape. And that's really true. The Professor Means has guilt written all over him. God! The defense moves to call Professor Aristotle Means to the stand.
Silence!
Silence! The seat was never empty, but an oversight by a dollar of a witness. An inmate who was formerly a surgeon and told me something. He said all too easy to overlook critical symptoms.
Objection! Well, we're not going to overlook this overnight. Oversight this overnight. If this meeting was pre-recorded, the basis we're suspecting our client will be shattered. Let's check with Professor Means and see whether the empty seat was a witness oversight. A verdict without first looking into would be inconceivable!
That's enough, both of you. Now here's my opinion on the matter. While the surgeon overlooking critical symptoms is a problem, a witness oversight, too, must not be overlooked. Thus, as to the matter of whether Professor Means was or was not in the faculty seat. I have trouble with that word. I believe we must ask Professor himself.
Okay, I wonder what...
I agree. Professor Means should be here in the gallery today.
Do what you please. If you look for far from over, the recording's already past 1 hour and a half.
This could go on for another hour.
Yeah.
I wonder, should we save the Professor Means testimony for next one? I wonder, should we pause and save the Professor Means for, like, a separate video?
Yeah, we'll probably got this for a separate part.
Okay. I have dinner soon, so yeah.
Hey guys, we'll be right. Well, this will have to end this part here. We'll just wait for the next part of the trial, as we now know he was not the actual murderer.
And yes, that will be out, I'm assuming, really soon. Alrighty.
So yeah. That being said, guys. Yeah.
Oh, go. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. That being said, guys, I thank you all for watching, and yeah, thanks for joining me. And then stay tuned for the last part of the trial.
Yes. Peace out.
Yep. Peace out, guys.